Hi everybody, this is chapter 7. Now she got caught nearly in class, Maeve, for doing reading a card, and she got all the class riled up about the lovers. Let's see what's going to happen in chapter 7, shall we? I don't see Rory for a few days, but by Thursday I'm next to him on the bus again. Hiya, he says. I have your thing. He fiddles at the collar of his shirt and pulls out a long brown string that he has fixed to my rose quartz. Thanks, I say, as I dropped it into my hand. As he drops it into my hand, I'm embarrassed by how warm it is from the heat of your skin. You are kind of into jewellery, or aren't you? Yeah, I am, he answers, casually enough. I like, he stretches his hands out and shows me his freshly painted nails. They are aquamarine now. Plumage, he concludes with self-effacing grin. I don't blame you, I say, observing his blue-green fingers. I mean, I'm not really into makeup or jewellery or anything. But I feel like the only reason I'm not the only reason I'm not is because everyone expects you to be a girl. You know, like whenever I put it on, I'm all so aware of how I'm supposed to be wearing it. It kind of ruins the whole experience. He nods, looking at me as if I've started speaking a language he hasn't heard since childhood. Sorry, I'm talking about my whole. That probably doesn't even make sense. No, it doesn't, he says, his voice completely firm. It really does. I guess neither of us wants to do what is expected of us then. We are quiet for a moment, both observing the other in a completely new light. Hey, I say, still feeling the warm pink stone clasped in my palms. Why don't we just keep this? What? No, it's yours. Not really. As I said, I don't wear jewellery. I lift it over his head, and it dangles outside of his jumper. He quickly tucks it into his clothes and under his clothes. Thanks, Maeve. We are quiet for another few minutes as the bus rolls on, and when we get off, he lingers. Do you have to go straight home? He asks. No, I responded. Why? I just can't be asked going home straight away. Oh, okay. I say, my stomach is surging. Well, where do you want to go? We walk along the beg for a while, kicking stones and branches, not talking much. He doesn't seem to have anywhere in particular in mind. I've been down this walk before with other boys. No one important. They are constantly looking around for somewhere private, secluded, somewhere they can touch me and I can let them. It's happened twice before. Never full sex though. Just enough so that I can feel like I'm keeping up with everyone else. I wonder if Rory has had sex. He's 17. For what it's worth. I start to blush, thinking about it, then rewrap my scarf around the lower half of my face. We get a long, narrow underpass where some people have abandoned beer bottles and cigarette packets. This has been a hideout for teenagers for years. There's graffiti on the tunnel walls that mourns the passing of each generation and generations' tragedies. Kurt Cobain, Amy Winehouse, Mac Miller, we still we sit and look at it for a while and talk about how pop stars and rock gods and icons are just people who die. God, we are being so goth. Rory laughs, wrapping his arms around his knees. Do you know what would be even more goth? I say, reaching into my school bag. A homemade mixed tape. Holy crap, he says, as if I just pulled and severed human foot out of my bag. Spring 1990, he reads. Does it work? Yep, you bet it works. I play the mixed tape. We take an earphone each, and I'm amazed by how many songs Rory knows. The Cure, he says, when the Love Cats comes on. Oh wow, and the Pixies. I didn't know you knew so much about music. Duh, Maeve, I play guitar. I'm in a band, you know. You knew that. How on earth would I know that? I thought Lily would have told you, but it's cut off. I cut him off. I don't want to talk about his sister. I didn't know, okay? Now tell me all the songs and names. He tells me all the song names. I write them down in my phone. The cold ground starts spreading a creeping chill up my back. I stand up. I should go home, I say. Yeah, me too. There's silence. For a moment. I'm so confused by this surreal little afternoon with him. We've never spent this much time alone together in our lives, even though I've been having sleepovers at his house since I was 6 years old. There's this weird nervousness I get around him, offset by a sense of over-familiarity. Like I could say anything and he would just like and smile. And smile he did, and say something funny. Do I fancy Rory? It's too big a question somehow. Usually when I fancy someone, I'm absolutely sure of it. It's a gut thing, not this weird muddle of adrenaline and friendship. Well, see you soon, I finally say. I lurch a hug on him and an awkward clash of our bodies that is all odd angles. Okay, yep, see you tomorrow, probably. And then something incredible happens. He cocks his head to one side and gives me a strangest smile. A sideways smile that doesn't exist in the realm of ordinary friendship. A smile that makes my legs burn and my throat tickle. Maeve, he says, and his voice is low, lower than I've ever heard it. He's very close to me now. I can see the roots of his lashes, where they connect to his skin. Chère mère, is he going to kiss me? I think chère mère means my dear. Am I about to be kissed by Rory O'Gallaghan? Well, Jesus, why not? I close my eyes and wait for it, and then nothing. No touch, just a sound. My name, he says, is Rue. My eyes flicker open. Huh? I want you to know that my name is, he says simply. All the magic and intimacy of a previous moment either completely disappeared or worse, totally imagined, so you can call me it. Rue, Rue, I repeat. You want to be called Rue? He nods. It's my name. I chose it. Wow, okay, Rue. The word settles on my mouth. I liked it, I said. Truthfully, it's kind of mysterious. Rue turns to go and gives me one last rueful smile. All the witches in stories know things by their true names, don't they? And then he leaves me to gape at the river. And that was chapter 7. Wow, it's getting exciting! I hope you liked it.